Hi. You get a proper clapperboard.
Just get everyone to clap at the same time. Yeah. All right. Here we are again at the British Boutique Guitar Festival. I'm here with Chris from Franklyn Guitars. Now, this is actually the first time we've been in the same room together, but we've kind of known each other online for a while. And we've sort of interacted quite a few times via Instagram and YouTube and all the other various platforms. But today we're going to be checking out some of your builds. Usually our conversations sort of gravitate on what other people are building and whatnot. But yeah, we've got a couple of Chris's guitars to check out today. So, what's this thing I'm holding?
This, all three of them are a model called the Skybeam, which is kind of making the guitar that I wanted out of a basic sort of Strat shape.
Yeah.
So we've got common to all three of them. We've got an extra centimetre of reach here. So you've got like an extra frets. We've got the carved heel joint.
Yeah, that heel joint's fantastic. Really nice gradual slope so you can get right up to the top end.
And this one is the junior model, which is I'm calling Juno, with a bare knuckle true grit. Not a lot more to say about this one, is there? It's got Parafro and Swamp Ash body.
Nice. It's a nice weight as well. It's not too heavy, but it still feels pretty substantial.
Something, yeah.
And obviously, like nice hardware go-to lock and tuner is always good. I like the pinstripe detailing on the neck too. I don't know much about the technical side of building, but I imagine that's not the easiest thing to.
It's not the easiest
to get right.
But yeah, it's worth it. It looks good.
Yeah, it does. It's a nice little detail. I like the simplicity of this guitar as well. Let me just work out how to go to a clean sound. I like the fact that it's literally one volume knob and a pickup. Yeah. You don't really need to think about this too much. It just works. I think with single pickup guitars, it makes you think a lot about how you play rather than like you don't have all the options. You kind of have to think more about, right, if I want to get a bit of a warmer tone, I need to maybe play a bit closer to the neck or maybe roll the volume back. Not that much. And then if you want obviously more bright. Yeah, it's really cool. It's just an interesting take on the classic Strat. Can we say Strat? Strat.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that.
Design, yeah.
It's sort of a Strat and a junior style guitar as well. So if you want to tread on more people's feet.
And I love both those styles of guitars anyway. I like P90 pickups. And it's nice to see a P90 in this kind of body form as well. So yeah, that's really cool. I like the natural wood finish on it too. So we've got a couple of other variations on the same theme. Yep. So what do you want to look at next? Should we go humbuckers or should we go bright orange? Well, both bright orange.
Let's go bright orange, shall we?
Let's go bright orange.
Okay, so hold that a second. So here, so this one's an alder body with a bog oak neck.
So this is a lot lighter. Like first impressions, that's much lighter as a guitar.
Yeah, these and that one is also alder. We've got Alchemy Hartshorn pickups in, which is sort of like a modern PAF sound.
Yeah, they're quite like a hot PA.
You've played guitars with these before, haven't you? Yeah. And in this one, we've got push pull.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was that a bog oak neck you said as well?
The fretboard's bog oak.
Oh, the fretboard's bog oak.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. How old, do you know?
I don't know, actually. No, Lewis has been mentors.
Okay, we'll check out with Lewis. Yeah, the colour's great as well.
Yeah.
Very kind of vibrant.
I wanted to go for something like a Ford Focus ST with the...
Right, okay.
I think it's called Tangerine Scream.
Tangerine Scream. Yeah. That'd be a great name for a guitar, wouldn't it?
Yeah, or a band.
Or a band, yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
we didn't get that on the drive, actually, did we? We'll come back.
Okay.
Let's hear this on the drive. Can't really play an orange guitar clean, can you? It's not really... See, they're quite punchy pickups, even though we've got the amp very low gain.
Yeah.
Like, they still have quite a lot of
There's quite a lot of
kick
output
to them.
I can't remember what the actual output on those pickups are, but they're Yeah.
They're hotter than a typical PA.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you want that extra versatility, you've got the coils. That's a nice split sound as well. It doesn't lose too much of the power because I do find, and you probably find this in building guitars as well, sometimes split coils can lose a little bit.
Yeah, because you're going down to one coil, so you might be getting half the signal out. But yeah,
yeah, it's great sounding though. I love the feel of the neck on this as well. I like that it's. I mean, what would you call that profile? It's substantial in the hand, but without being.
Yes, I think it's some sort of C, but yeah,
it's not too thick, but there's enough there to let you know the neck is there. Yeah, that's a fun guitar. So how did you get into this world then of building guitars?
Probably 5 or 6 years ago, I hadn't even played guitar for decades.
Right.
And then I suddenly found my old guitars and got them out of the garage, and they haven't been touched for years. So I mean, it's Pacifica, which was a telly-shaped twin humbucker Pacifica, which is not something you see very often.
Yeah.
But it was knackered. Somehow in the garage it got a broken neck pocket. So I kind of repaired it, fixed it up, and I thought, I can make these. And it gradually built on from there, where I've built a few bodies and started building necks. And then quite recently, I just thought, I know, I can really up my game here. I got in touch with Lewis, who helped me with my processes to kind of up my game to make it more pro level. And yeah, that's where we are now.
Yeah, I remember seeing the body of this when it was in Lewis's workshop for paint, because I went up to see him a couple of months ago, and that was hung on the wall. Yeah. Like it was getting painted at that point. That's cool though. I'm going to check this one actually with a bit of gain because we didn't do that.
Okay.
So how long have you actually been building then?
About 3 or 4 years, I'd say.
Okay.
From the first time I actually made a body and a neck at the same time. Yeah.
Because I think that's where we kind of started talking, was I'm pretty sure it was off the back of a couple of videos I did with like guitar mods and stuff. And I'm sure that was where we kind of first got in touch, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's something to do with that. I can't remember.
I have a recollection of, because I remember asking you at the time that I said I didn't know you built guitars. I remember you saying you were kind of just getting into... Yeah,
just up in the game, trying to get on guitars for people to play rather than just me in my garage.
Yeah, getting stuck into it a bit more. This I really like though. I love the sound of a P90 with a bit of drive. There we go. That's what that pickup needs.
Yeah.
So what's the third one we've got then?
Third one is similar to the orange one.
Okay.
In terms of it's an older body.
Oh yeah, nice.
Got a flame maple fretboard on that one. This one we've got
That's a nice flame maple there. If we can get that on the close-up camera, there's a really nice flame to that.
This one's got the full Monty pickups from Monty's Guitars.
Okay.
Which I think try to fill a similar niche to the Hartshorns. They are kind of full-on PAF style humbuckers.
Yes, slightly overwound kind of vibe. I think the Montys are probably a bit closer in terms of authenticity to the PA. Because I know that Jack at Alchemy is a little bit more modern thinking with his pickups. He does like a modern take on the PAF.
Yes.
Whereas I guess these are a bit more traditionally voiced, but with a little kind of 10% kick on top.
Yeah, because I do the Montys and then the full Montys with the extra kick, I think. So yeah.
So these are the full Montys. Right, okay. Has this got the...
There's no stop.
No? Okay, straight to the point. See, you can already hear that, even just there. They're a little bit rounder in the bottom end.
Yeah, you definitely.
They're very responsive too. As soon as you start turning them down, they clean up really nice, these ones. Yeah, they definitely have much more of that kind of rounded character. What was the body on this was older as well?
It's still older, yeah. So
Okay.
it's a really lightweight, hand-picked piece of order because they won't all be that light. Yeah.
So it's the same kind of structure and sort of build as the other one. But just...
It's actually probably from the same tree because I bought both
at
the same time.
Okay.
I put those two bits, but yeah.
So is this, in terms of obviously what you're doing with your company, is this your kind of main model that you're selling?
It is, yeah. I wanted to come up with some sort of standardized platform that people can specify what they want.
Right.
That's why I've got kind of 3 variations where they all sit at different price points.
Okay.
So obviously the painted one's going to be a lot more expensive than what
of course.
oil and wax, and then the much, I'm actually cheaper, but the cheaper P90 base one. But within reason, everything's kind of configurable. So
okay. So you'd be open to like custom colors and all.
Yeah, custom colors,
pickup combinations and all.
People have their favorite tuners or anything like that, pickups. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
one thing that I noticed, and we spoke briefly about this off camera, was the logo as well.
Okay.
It's just a really nice touch because that's sort of resined into the headstock,
Yes.
isn't it? So what is the actual, what's the actual logo made from under the resin?
underneath it is a dome sticker with a layer of plastic already over the top. And then
Okay.
I put the resin over the top.
Right.
It's a UV resin, if that's important.
It changes the tone?
It does change the tone, yeah. It's used in beauty therapists for and stuff.
Yeah. So stuff that's readily available. You
Yeah.
could easily get it if you need to.
Yeah.
As well.
No, yeah. I tried to make a shape,
Okay.
headstock and body that's comfortable and familiar to people, but
Yeah.
different enough to.
But with that tweakability.
Yeah.
Do you go as far as to do trims and stuff as well? Is that on the cards for?
I've not done one yet, but it is one I
Okay.
look into if someone
That's cool.
came to me with that. Yeah.
So where would you sit kind of pricing wise then for these sort of things? If someone was to come to you and take one of these ideas and spec it up a bit.
I would start around with this one, sort of £1,700, £1,800.
Okay.
And all the way up to 2,400 for the painted models. So there's quite a range of,
Mm.
and obviously it would depend on the options and
Yeah, of course.
finishes and stuff like that.
It's all still in that price range though, isn't it? I think when we start talking about guitars in that price range,
Yeah.
there are so many companies that make off the shelf guitars that are more expensive than that are literally thrown through a factory production line.
Yeah.
And then you could literally have something that is custom built, tweaked spec to you for potentially less than what you could pay, what you could pay in retail, basically.
Yeah, definitely. It seems to be, that's what I've thought a lot about the price points.
Yeah. No, it's a really good price point, I think, because that's kind of what a lot of people who are getting serious about playing and looking to invest in a really rock solid instrument, especially if they want to go custom, that's a fantastic price point to offer.
Yeah.
Because it's quite easy for custom guitars to go, $4 or $5 grand and up.
Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So yeah, very cool. So yeah, if people want to find out more about you and what you're doing, where can they go?
There's a website, franklinguitars.com, and I spell Franklin with a Y just to confuse people. So,
Okay, I'll make sure there's some links below.
But also, if you find me on Instagram, then there's lots of photos there.
Yeah.
And there's an inquiry form on Instagram, actually, if you go through my profile.
Mhm.
So if people want to get in touch that way, they can.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Sounds good. Well, yeah, I'll put some links to Chris's socials and his website and stuff down below as well, so you guys can go and check that out. So yeah, thank you very much for taking the time to show the guitars and talk about them. They sound great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out everyone else's videos on these as well, just to hear all the different styles play them too. Because I've heard a few people kind of playing them here and there, so it'll be good to see what everyone else is doing with them as well.
Thanks for checking them out.
But yeah, it sounds great. So yeah, go check out some of those links. And as I'm going to do, go and watch everyone else's videos on these guitars too, because everyone's going to get some really cool sounds from these. Don't forget to check out all those videos because there's tons of cool content from this event coming up. And yeah, see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching.